Hi, it's Roger from outofout.uk. Welcome to France, sunny France at this time. Hasn't been all that sunny this week, but I've been doing something slightly different that I wouldn't normally do. Definitely taking me out of my comfort zone, and I've been bike packing with my son. So I just thought I would show you a little bit about what I've taken with me this week on my trusty steed. So everything's been packed on there. So I've been in proper camping mode. So first we started with the Vango Helium tent from the F10 range. It's nice and lightweight. It's quite small, very waterproof, very easy to put up, and we shall show you that very shortly. So that's been my tent. I always keep it in a dry bag. Try and keep everything as dry as possible. Got my trusty jet boil, so that been able to have some hot food and breakfast in the morning. Taken a few of the Radex dried hydration food, the bigger calorie range. So these are the 800 calorie range foods. So they've been very good. 2-season sleeping bag because of the time of year. So that's my little sleeping bag, which is again packed down pretty good. Kept all that in Ortlieb dry bags. Keep it all dry. My trusty camping pillow, won't go anywhere without a trusty camping pillow. My sleeping mat, so again really good pack size. We'll show you this a little bit later as well. Down jacket for the cold evenings, so that's something I've kept with me. Some collapsible bowls for my breakfast and my lunch or tea, and long spoons and sporks and what have you. My toiletry kit, and obviously my trusty toilet roll, because when in France you're never quite sure whether you're going to get any toilet roll at the facilities, so you always need to take a little bit of toilet roll. Then we've had 2 pannier bags going on my bike. These I line with dry bags because we've had some horrible weather this week, and you can't trust that these bags are going to be waterproof, so unless you get fully waterproof ones. So this has been my clothing in one, and my camping stuff in the other, and everything else on there. So because we've been off grid for most of the last 3-4 days, I've got a battery pack here, and that's kept me going, and then I've got a dry bag to keep all my USB leads and stuff in as well. So yeah, that's been pretty much my setup. So this is for my tent, is the F10 Helium 2. It's approximately 1.4 kilos. It's made from like a siliconized nylon, so it's very thin. Aluminium poles, very easy to put up, and hopefully I can demonstrate that now for you. Today we've cycled from Japan to Ardres, and which has been about 40 miles, which unfortunately for us has been 40 miles into a pretty stiff headwind. So I'm a little bit cooked, but we are getting our tent out so that we're ready for later. So all week I've been using the footprint ground sheet, so that's already connected to my tent. It comes with some very lightweight pole pegs, so 10 of them, so you can't lose any because it's the exact number. And then it comes with a little repair kit, haven't had to use that thankfully. And then we've got our poles, so these are all lightweight aluminium poles, so all really easy to thread together. So that's our main pole. This one will be our 2 end poles. So we're now just going to grab ourselves a couple of pegs, fold this out. Just going to get the corners out on my ground sheet first. So this is the 2-person Helium. They also do a slightly cheaper tent than the Helium range, which is the Vango Apex. So similar design, but not quite so lightweight and not quite such a small pack size. But if you're going to be starting out with adventure bike packing, I would definitely recommend it. So now I've put that out, just gonna loosely peg out the inner tent on there as well. So the inner tent does come out, but currently is fully clipped in. I'll make this all adjustable in a moment. So in the end, we've got these two little poles here. Goes into a little webbing strap style pocket, pushes up in there. O-ring over the top of that one. That keeps that up right there. Gonna just loosely peg that out. There. Another one this end. Again, pole is hidden up there. Into the little eyelet. These have got little vents over the top of them as well. So when it's all guy lined out properly, you've got a nice ventilation area for your bedroom. That ground is pretty solid. So I might have to be squeezing those with my foot in a moment. Completely enclosed pole sleeve. So keeps it very tight, very aerodynamic. Again, little eyelet right in there. Eyelet on the end of that one. So I'm just gonna now adjust these pegs. The ground is pretty stony here, so getting those in is going to potentially be a little bit of a challenge. So just making sure that the fabric is out as tight as I can get it. Guy lines there. Straighten that one up. Guy line on this side. One more peg left, like I say. 10 pegs for this tent. You can't afford to lose any. Our entrance door is this side. Our nice little feature on this tent is it does have a two-way zip. So you can zip it around that way if you need to just be looking out of your tent. But it zips up from here. And there's our inner tent, inner door. That will all toggle back to the inside there. And away we go. So that's our tent done. So we opted for the Vango Aotrom inflatable mat. This is a 5 centimeter thick mat. Very skeptical about this, if I was going to be honest, when I first picked it up. I picked it up because of the pack size, so it's a really good pack size, but wasn't never quite sure about this design. But I have to say, considering I've been sleeping on this for the last 4 nights, it's actually pretty good. So it's got a thermal backing on it. It rolls down really nice and small. It's got one valve in on it. So here we go. I might just pass out now, but that's it. That's it. All inflated. Inflates out with these sort of nice little designs with the hollow bits in it. That's what makes it so lightweight. But your pressure points are on these pads here. Like I say, they're about 5 centimeters deep. And actually, I've been on some self-inflating mats and it's normally the thick ones. But to be fair, for 4 days, this has been very good. So that's my Vango Aotrom thermal mat. That one fits in my tent beautifully. We do have another door on the other side. So if, like today, we're experiencing some really nice sunshine, so I can do exactly the same. I can open this tent up. If you were using it as a two-person tent, you've both got access in and out of the tent. If I'm going to be honest, it'll be a little bit snug with two people, so you've got to know them particularly well. So there we go. That's a small insight into my world of being a beginner bike packer. It's a bit of a mouthful, but we've got there. Like I say, it's been a long day, 40 miles into a headwind, so we're a little bit cooked at the moment. If you'd like any more information, pop along to our website, which is outabout.uk, and possibly give us a thumbs up as well. So that's me. I'm now going to get my sleeping bag out and possibly crash in my tent. Cheers, guys.